Hello, my cute cuddly Cancers. Welcome, welcome. It is Sachi, and welcome to your Twin Flame bonus. Congratulations on coming in second place for this month. Thank you again for all of your support and likes. So what we are going to do is take a look into what is going on with the Divine Feminine, what is going on with the Divine Masculine, and what is in the connective. And then we will look into what is the blockage, what the Divine Feminine can do to undo the blockage and manifest union, and how the Divine Masculine will physically or energetically respond. And then, of course, some advice on how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline. So let's see what's going on with the Divine Feminine. We have Mountain Strength in reverse. So it feels like the Divine Feminine might be feeling a bit vulnerable at this time. In the cleansing ceremony, I did see that there was this... Okay, ocean ebb and flow. So it could be things are going back and forth right now. You might be going back and forth in your mind. I saw the Page of Wands in this deck, which is like waiting to hear back from someone. So I feel like there's kind of like a waiting game in some sort of way. And again, I feel like your waters, right? Because what controls the ocean? The moon, right? And what is your ruling planetary body? It's the moon. So I feel like your emotions are kind of going back and forth, but they're... you don't necessarily feel as strong as you usually do. I also saw Meowth act tough in reverse. So I feel like you're being very honest about, you know, not trying to act tough about what's going on. Tell us more about what's going on with the Divine Feminine. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Six of Swords. So you haven't really made a choice in some sort of way. It feels like there's some sort of conversation that you can't get away of. The Six of Swords represents, you know, being able to sort of walk away from a situation. Whenever this comes out, I always take that the sun, whatever constellation the sun is in, is the guiding force. And right now it's in Capricorn. And I feel like you can't put your emotions aside to get your work done or something like that, right? Because Capricorn's known for, you know, sort of compartmentalizing those sorts of things. So it feels like you can't walk away from a situation in terms of where your headspace is. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, you know, this represents putting down all your wands and choosing one. It's a very definitive, like, yes, this is my wand. This is what I want to do with my firepower, right? Which is your Kundalini, how you're manifesting. This can be choosing a partner. This could be choosing a passion project, but it feels like you don't have that vigor. Let's see, what's the light energy here? Yeah, fire energy in reverse. Like I said, the firepower is kind of low. I also saw the Queen of Wands in reverse during the cleansing ceremony. So I feel like your firepower is just down. It's interesting. I did a Twin Flame bonus for Aquarius, and that was the message that came out in their extended. So, you know, this is also the root chakra that's in reverse. So it feels like you're very destabilized at the time, a very imbalanced root chakra. Which makes sense with mountain in reverse, right? Because when the root chakra is grounded, right, and you're rooted, you can be as strong as a mountain, right? But with that energy in reverse, again, there's some sort of blockage in the root chakra. This can be, you know, everything that is involving the root chakra, what you're eating, what you're drinking, you know, other things that you're putting in your body, your sleep schedule, and your sense of safety. So I do feel like there is some sort of... fear. Let's see, what's the shadow here? And this is another energy card that's coming out in reverse with flash energy. So usually I take this as like a darkness taking over the solar plexus. So I do feel like there is some shadow work regarding the ego. And here with flash energy in reverse, I feel like you don't, again, it just feels like you don't have a lot of energy. It feels like you might want to just sort of sit around and kind of do nothing. With flash energy in reverse, there could be something that you want to have happen that's not happening quick enough or something. Tell me more about that flash energy in reverse. Snubble using ruckus. So this has to do with some sort of soulmate, right? Fairy types have to do with a soulmate relationship, right? A soul contract. You do this, I do that. There are plenty of them. This is a dog spirit, so it could be something dealing with an animal, but it could just be someone that you feel loyal to, basically. And as you can see here, like, Snubble has broken something and then he's hiding away. So I feel like someone broke something, could be your heart, and is just sort of hiding away. You know, with ruckus, I feel like there has been some sort of ruckus within some soulmate relationship that you've been dealing with. And it's like things aren't going as fast as you want them to. It says, small Pokemon flee from its scary face. It is, however, considered by women to be cute. It's funny, this also came out in Aquarius's reading. So I feel like there's something, it's like someone got really angry, right? Or like made a scary face. But there's an energy of like, oh, but it's like so cute. You know, it's kind of overlooking the damage done is what I'm getting. All right, let's see what's the shadow, okay, well, let's see what's going on in the masculine. I feel like there could be a lot of shadow energy. Yeah, the sun in reverse and Gaia in reverse. So summer solstice with radiance in reverse and Gaia nurturing. So again, I feel like there's a lot of shadow energy with the sun in reverse there. It's hard for the masculine to find light at this time. And with nurturing in reverse, I feel like they're not necessarily nurturing themselves. They're also not getting a lot of nurturing energy, you know, from themselves, from the feminine. Let's see. They might not be taking care of themselves. Let's see what's going on. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Because the Queen of Pentacles is the nurturer. This could be possibly a mother figure or something like that. It could be that they're, it's like they feel that the nurturing that the feminine has done is not good, if that makes sense. They feel like it has caused some sort of shadow. And it might be because they feel like they can't take care of themselves in some way. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, this is the highest form of divine feminine energy when it comes to the physical. So, you know, money, housing, relationship with the body. Tell us more about this Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Wands with the Page of Swords in reverse and 2 of Swords. So, yeah, it feels like what the Divine Masculine is feeling is that the nurturing that has happened in the physical. And I feel like a lot of this does have to do with the mother wound, basically. The way that they have been physically coddled, the way that they may have been provided for, like maybe a mom like cooked all their favorite meals, always gave them money, so they never really had to grow up or something like that. It's now they're recognizing that that's actually part of their shadow, and it's stopping light from being able to come in because they are realizing that this is actually a very big burden that they're carrying. With the Page of Swords, you know, I feel like the masculine is really holding back communication. With the Page of Swords in reverse, this is like someone who doesn't want to say something because they don't want to say the wrong word, if that makes sense. Like the Page of Swords, when it's upright, is like he swings the sword or they swing the sword and don't really care who they hurt. But I feel like there's some effort of like, okay, I want to be very careful about what I say here. And the 2 of Swords, for me, is like a conversation that should be happening between 2 people, but instead it's happening within the mind of one. So I feel like the masculine is in their head trying to finish a conversation within themselves. Let's see, what's the light energy here? We have mischievous using haunt. Yeah, this is definitely haunting them. They feel haunted by the ghosts of the past. And again, I feel like a lot of it has to do with this sort of coddling energy that has come from a mother or mother figure, or even how the Divine Feminine has, you know, played mommy for the masculine. And now that I'm thinking about it, that was a message that I got for the collective when it came to the Cancer full moon that just happened yesterday. So it says, it likes playing mischievous tricks, such as screaming and wailing to startle people at night. So I feel like the masculine might be having some nightmares at this time. It could also be that they are dealing with a feminine or maybe even their mother that's like waking them up and, you know, being like, oh, you know, kind of flipping the tables of like, now I need your help or something like that. There's definitely something weird going on there. With Rufflet using Reckless Charge, I feel like, again, it's this hesitancy that they're feeling of they don't want to say the wrong thing, you know, so they're keeping it to themselves. And it's because they've learned from the past about these reckless charges. It's the haunting energy, which I feel like could also be the astral connection that has happened, that has come to light. Perhaps like in one's sleep, the way the masculine connects with the feminine. But again, about this reckless charge, which in the past, I feel like the masculine has just sort of swung that sword around, not caring, you know, what is being said and who gets hurt from it. It says they will challenge anything, even strong opponents, without fear. Their frequent fights help them to become stronger. So I feel like the masculine, you know, understands that even if they do fight with the feminine, you know, ultimately the bond does become stronger, but they're not trying to have it be that way, because I feel like even though the masculine is like understanding how it has made something stronger in a way, it's still haunting them, you know, the recklessness that has happened in the past. What's the shadow here? We have Bunnery, bounce, and reverse, but they're not bouncing out anywhere. They're not going anywhere. It feels like they feel like they can't leave, which makes sense because the feminine can't walk away from this either. It says, its ears are always rolled up. They can be forcefully extended to shatter even a large boulder. So I feel like with the ears rolled up, it's like they don't want to hear anything. Like, not only do they not want to talk about it, they don't want to hear anything either. So I feel like it's very cut off from communication. Again, they're very haunted by what has happened in the past here. All right, let's see what's going on in the connective. What's going on in the connective here for the twin flame bond with Cancer energy? Wants to hide, dawn, new beginning, in reverse. So I feel like the masculine and feminine both are, you know, not interested in a new beginning, not ready for a new beginning. It may feel like there's a lot to go through before that can ever happen. Let's see. Judgment in reverse. Yes, because neither are really making a decision here. And let's see. King of Cups. Okay, yeah, both are very grounded in their masculine energy when it comes to their emotions. They're really focusing on emotional stability and trying not to judge one another. And, you know, it's like they can't have this new beginning until the judgment is gone. You know, it is in reverse, which is saying, you know, they're trying not to judge one another, but it's still there. It's sort of like a releasing judgment energy. And I feel like that's part of the new beginning is like, you know, I know that we can't have a new beginning. And how do I, you know, sort of accept that? Let's see, what's the light energy here? Ooh, that wanted to come out fast and it swung over there. We have Bronzor using iron defense. So yeah, I feel like both have, you know, this is a steel type. So very strong boundaries at this time. Very, very, you know, defensive. Like their boundaries are up, their emotional boundaries. Again, that King of Cups, it's like the emotional stability of both the masculine and the feminine. Like their own masculine energy is very grounded and emotionally mature is what I'm getting. We have Drizzle using Rain Splash and Wave Splash. Yeah, again, water energy. You know, they might feel a little bit sad now and then. That's what I'm getting with the drizzling energy. But they're really trying to control the way that their waves go and the way that the rain comes and how water influences them. It says, a clever combatant, this Pokemon battles using water balloons created with moisture secreted from its palms. So I feel like in terms of what has happened in the past is, you know, both have understand that, you know, water has been used as a weapon, right, for battle. And that's why both are really putting up their defenses here in order to, you know, have this sort of masculine shell of, you know, emotional maturity and stability around them. And until, you know, and that sort of iron defense is saying like no to a new beginning at this time. Very interesting energy. Like I said, in the extended, we're going to see what is the blockage, which we kind of already see what some of it is. And then we'll see what the Divine Feminine can do to manifest union, what the Divine Masculine, how the masculine will energetically or physically respond, and then, of course, some advice on how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline. What do you know? Full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. And that's sort of what I feel here is like, you know, both are really trying to release this judgment, but it's still there. It's like, it's kind of like this energy of like, yeah, whatever, I'm not going to judge them about it, but it's still, you know, you can release judgment, but if you still have these iron walls up in your emotional waters, you know, definitely scorpionic energy, right? Scorpio energy is very protective of their waters. So, yeah, I'm definitely feeling that. So if you'd like to head into the extended with me, the link is in the description box below. But if we part ways here, good luck with the situation. I'm sending you so much love, a big hug, and a kiss on your third eye. Mwah!